Hi everyone, it's October 9th, 2025. Um, being appreciative of where you are in life may seem like a joke, like laughable to some people. You say, how can I appreciate my life when I do not have enough to give my children everything that I had when I was younger? How do I stay appreciative of my life when I have so little to what I used to compared to what I used to have? How do I appreciate my life if I've never felt loved before? And these are hard questions that lots and lots of people have to face. But it is almost as if you have to walk through the forest, the beautiful forest in your mind as a metaphor to really understand the beauty and the preciousness of your life. Yes, we may lack material things. We may lack love incoming from other people into our lives. We may lack stability, mental fortitude. We may lack emotional security. But to take that metaphorical walk through the beautiful forest of your life is to appreciate just the matter that you exist, just the matter that you can experience this with what health you have, with what mental capacity you have, with what emotional strength you have. And this is where you start to change your life. Once you accept the Father, Son, Holy Spirit into your life, and you have faith in His love for you, and His observation of your status, and His understanding of your torment, once you come to that beautiful forest that you walk through with the Father, Son, Holy Spirit, that's when your life starts to change. You may not immediately become a millionaire. You may not immediately become a professional athlete. You may not immediately be able to provide your children with a mansion and private schools, but the wealth that the Father, Son, Holy Spirit gives is much deeper than those far-reaching monetary attributes can give you. So this brings me to the stalwartness, to being stalwart against judgment. When you are leveled up against a judgment of your character, a judgment of your appearance, a judgment of your status, many times we feel like we are lashed at, like we have something to be shameful for. We get angry. We retaliate out of insecurity. We internalize self-doubt when we are faced with judgment. And the ways to overcome the effects of judgment, the detrimental effects of judgment, is first to know the nature of life. The nature of life is very simple. We all know this. At one moment, we could be kings of our kingdom, and at other moments, we could be the fool in the center of town getting tomatoes thrown at us. And we know that this is also true for everyone else walking this earth. So yes, judgment may be poured upon you, but in a couple of days or in a couple hours, you may be the one judging somebody else. And that's why judgment given unethically is unethical. Judgment should be withheld always, because we are in such a volatile and such a shifting reality for most of us. So that's how you avert from some judgments, is knowing that positions change rapidly and they change continuously. Another way to be stalwart against judgment is to prune your greedy fingers, prune the lies from your tongue, prune the desires that cause you trouble down the road, by trimming these discrepancies with purity, by trimming dishonesty, by trimming faults that are easily avoided by not giving in to temptation. When somebody throws judgment at you, automatically the judgment is false, because you do not transgress, you do not lie, you do not deceive, you do not steal. You are giving truth, you are speaking truth, you are living truth. Judgment placed upon you has nowhere to stick, because you're not of this normal world. You have a higher existence, a higher calling by God. So when you see the lies that are thrown at you and are trying to dismantle your character is an obelisk. It's a monolith. It can't be corrupted by rain, the rain of lies. It can't be corrupted by the winds of lies, the winds of deceiving. It's more stronger than that. And another way to be stalwart against judgment is to eat it up. It's to agree with it. It's to even let that little skin tag inside of you being clipped, being pulled at, that little thread that's still lingering inside of your heart. Just let it tug it out and eat it up. Eat up the judgment. So and take the heat of being shamed. Take the lashes of rudeness. Take the lashness of cruelty and eat it up and understand it and internalize it and transform it into strength. So when the next time you are judged, you can laugh at what they say, because you've been through worse. You've given yourself worse than they ever could have given you. You've allowed it to come inside of you and try to wreck you, and you survived it many, many times over. Once you do this, judgment used to misguide you, used to diminish you, has no effect, because they're just downgraded into jokes. So to be stalwart against judgment is one of the many gifts that God gives, and God gives many other gifts too. So I hope this helps. Thanks.